Minasama konbanwa. Konnichiwa, koko ni kite kudasate arigatou gozaimasu. Sorry. I'm sorry, I thought we were in Japan. Because we brought Japan to Singapore. We actually shipped these leaves from Kyoto and then Kiyomizu Terra. Okay, that was a joke, by the way. Sorry. So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for coming here this evening for the special launch of the Perrier Jouet Belle Epoque edition Autumn 2005. This is a very, very special occasion for us. This special edition was actually crafted by the Perrier Jouet chef de cave, Monsieur Perrier, who was inspired by Japan's autumn season, and he decided to create a special seasonal cuvée to pay tribute to the season itself. Now, as you all know, that Perrier Jouet is a champagne house that has been heavily influenced by Japan and its cultures, and even the elements of the bottle for the Perrier Jouet Belle Epoque bottle is inspired heavily by Japan itself. I'm sure most of you actually know that the flowers that adorn the Perrier Jouet Belle Epoque bottle are actually Japanese anemone flowers, and it was designed by Emile Gaet in the late 19th century. It's been on bottle ever since. Incidentally, this is also the 50th anniversary of Singapore and Japan's diplomatic relations. So it's a great time for us to celebrate this bottle in Singapore as well. And also, I want to share a bit of an unofficial story about this bottle. So this bottle is actually a Japan exclusive. It was created by Monsieur Perrier, especially for Japan. So it's not available outside of Japan. It was launched last year. And then obviously the Singapore team, we were very jealous and we were very angry. And so last year the Perrier Jouet team, which was me, Rajan Menon, and Blondine Kushat, we really lobbied for bringing this bottle into Singapore, of which we actually failed. And then after that, we actually planned, some of you may remember, we actually planned a trip to go to Japan to see the unveiling as well. We failed as well, because of logistics.
Thank you.
So, after that, we started negotiations with Japan and France. By negotiations, I mean pleading, begging, and praying. And we are very happy that after a year of negotiations, we managed to get a very, very small allocation from Japan of 100 bottles in Singapore. Thank you very much.
Give me 100!
And so, with only 100 bottles, it's very simple. This event is really organized as a thank you event to our most ardent Perrier Jouet fans and friends. This bottle is not available for sale in the Singapore market, and it's only a one-time release that we bring into here. So tonight, as you can see from the setup, bringing Japan to Singapore and everything, tonight is not about making business profits. It's really about creating the most beautiful Perrier Jouet experience for our fans, and then sharing the limited edition with the right people. So even if they want to buy in Singapore, it's not for them, it's only for you guys. So it's specially created for you all. And without much further ado, before I let you all taste the bottle, let me introduce the brand ambassador for Perrier Jouet, Miss Marie Duluth.
Bravo!
Who will actually share a bit about what we're actually going to taste. I think that's a little bit important sometimes. Thank you.
Thank you very much, James, for your speech. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you first of all for coming here. Let me introduce myself for the people I haven't had the chance to meet yet. My name is Mary. I come from France. I actually arrived in Singapore a few weeks ago, so I'm very new. And it's my very pleasure to be here with you tonight. I'm really proud to be the new ambassador, the new face of Perrier Jouet, because this house is iconic. Let me tell you a few words about it, very quickly. So we celebrated our bicentenary a few years ago, and I'm really proud of representing this house that is more than 200 years old. Can you imagine? And we have a great story with this house. everything began in 1811, date of foundation of the house. And this house was founded by Pierre-Nicolas Perrier and Rose Adélaïde Jouet, two French people that were a couple in love, actually. They were so in love with each other that they wanted to create a champagne house, and since the beginning they shared their passion for nature and for art. So they led a quest for perfection, and since the beginning you could see that everywhere in what they were doing. In the vineyards, in the bottles, in the way they treated people. For example, Pierre-Nicolas Perrier used to say, "I insist on serving well those who honor me with their attention." Since then, this quest for perfection has been perpetuated by the 7 different cellar masters that followed since the beginning. Today, the current cellar master, as James said, is Mr. Hervé Deschamps, and after highlighting the beauty of spring a few years ago with the first limited edition that was called Édition Première, he wanted to pay a tribute to the beauty of autumn, creating this new limited edition, Belle Epoque Autumn 2005. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm really happy tonight to be able to finally introduce you the new Perrier Jouet limited edition Belle Epoque 2005. So you will have the pleasure to see some glasses entering the room if you don't have the glasses yet. And I'm going to say a few words about it, so you will have some information. So you have to know that this cuvée, as you can see the bottle and as well the boxes, I really like them, they're really beautiful, is the perfect marriage between allure, voluptuousness and vitality. You may ask, first of all, why 2005? Why did Mr. Hervé Deschamps chose to do a cuvée, a very special vintage with 2005? Because actually the autumn of 2005 was really special. The winter was not really good. The spring was kind of boring and the summer kind of cool. But the autumn was amazing. And you could see in Champagne some colors as you are like all around yourself on the floor or on the wall with amazing flaming reds and shimmering yellow shades. So he decided to create a bottle to pay a tribute to the beauty of this season. So you will see in the glass that you will have soon, you will have a blend of the 3 main grapes that you know maybe that you find everywhere in Champagne. A blend of Chardonnay, Pinot Noir and Pinot Meunier. Yes, I see some of them that you know already. So you will have 45% of Chardonnay, which will bring the floral freshness and the elegance to the Champagne. 50% of Pinot Noir to bring the richness, and 5% of Pinot Meunier for the round aromas. So if you have a taste, I don't know if some of you already have the glasses, but first, before drinking it, have a look at the beauty of the bubbles, the fine ribbons of bubble that goes until the top of the glass, as well as its color, very nice color. On the nose, you will find some notes of raspberry and strawberry, red fruits, and a hint of cream and spice, if you smell it a few seconds. As for the taste, please have a sip together. You will find very interesting attack. The attack is very fresh. And what we can say, what you have to remember about this champagne, is that it's a champagne for gourmet, for life lovers, for food lovers as well. So you will see that when I drink one sip, I really want to have another sip just after, because it's very fresh and it awakens my sense. And finally, the finish of it will be very rounded and balanced. So ladies and gentlemen, if I can have your attention for 1 second, I would like to thank you all for your attention, for listening to me. And let's have a cheers together. Enjoy your evening and thank you very much.
Sorry, just cheers everyone, and before I invite you back to the main hall, just to let you know, the food station is now going to be open, and please help yourself to some of the fine, delectable cuisine of Grand Hyatt, being paired with the Perrier Jouet Blossom Rosé. Right? And also, we have an origami station where you can learn how to make unfolding of the autumn leaves. Yes, I tried to make an autumn leaf earlier. It didn't work out, but I wish you the best of luck. There's also a photo wall where I invite you to take as many pictures as you want, and then share it on social media, share it on Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, or even on ICQ if you're still using it. And lastly, the most miraculous place in the whole event, if you go and turn right, there is a booth where I'm told that if you fill in the order form, they call it a magical order form. If you just write your delivery details and you give them your credit card number, apparently by magic next week, some bottles of this wonderful bottle might reach your place. It might, however, with one condition. There is only 100 bottles of this for Singapore. So in order to make sure that, to ensure that everybody has a chance to have it, we are limiting the purchase to only 2 per person. And I mean, you can put it on the wish list. If at the end of the evening, if we tabulate all the numbers, and we have enough to fulfill the additional orders, we will be able to deliver the orders to you then. Now with that, on behalf of the Perrier Jouet House, or the Perrier Jouet team of Blondin, Marie, Rajan and myself, we bid you a good rest of the evening, and with a toast with the most beautiful champagne in the world. Perrier Jouet は世界に一番きれいなシャンペーンです。乾杯。乾杯。